again, and of course, it's always be your girl Rose Blossom. We don't have gratitude yet. I think for the whole week you'll be seeing just me. But next week, promising, she'll be back on her feet to join me on the program. But you know, while I'm waiting for my guests to join me in the studio right now, I'll quickly go for a short break. And after the short break, as usual, we'll go for the first tip for the day just to get our day started. So let's quickly go on a short break and the tip, and I'll be right back to the studio to continue the program. Stay with me. I'll be right back.
Tips for home organization. Here are practical and easy to follow tips for home organization. Perfect for students, young adults, or anyone trying to keep a tidy and peaceful space. Home organization tips to simplify your life. 1. Start small. One space at a time. Begin with a drawer, shelf, or corner. Avoid overwhelming yourself by trying to organize the whole house at once. 2. Use the 3-box rule. Label 3 boxes. Keep, donate, trash. Be honest about what you actually use. If it hasn't been touched in 6 to 12 months, consider letting it go. 3. Assign everything a home. Keys go on a hook or dish. Shoes in a rack. Stationery in a container. When every item has a designated spot, tidying becomes easier. 4. Maximize vertical space. Use wall shelves, over-the-door organizers, or hanging hooks. Great for small spaces like dorms or student rooms. 5. Use clear containers and labels. Transparent bins make it easier to find items. Label shelves, drawers, or containers to stay organized. 6. Declutter paper clutter. Go digital where possible. Scanned notes, receipts, bills. Use folders or file organizers for important documents. 7. Organize by category, not by room. Collect all your books, clothes, tech gear, or toiletries, then sort and store them together. Helps you see duplicates and eliminate excesses. 8. Invest in storage solutions, baskets, bins, drawer dividers, under-bed boxes. Even budget options from local markets or online shops can transform your space. 9. Practice one in, one out. Every time you buy something new, e.g. a shirt, let go of one item in the same category. Helps control clutter buildup. 10. Keep a daily reset routine. Spend 10 to 15 minutes at the end of the day, returning things to their places. Wipe surfaces, fluff pillows, put dishes away. Small actions, big impact. Bonus, make it aesthetically pleasing. Use colors or materials you love. When your space is visually pleasing, you are more likely to maintain it. Thank you.
Welcome back. You're watching Women's Corner, and that is the tip for home organization. Go girl, that's from Oyin Compassing all of that together. Beautiful. Okay, so we have a guest already seated, and she's looking very pretty. You know, we always have beautiful women on Women's Corner, trust me. All right, we have our amazing guest, and she's well seated. Thank God. I thought Lagos happened to her, but you know, she had something to fix, but she was able to make it to the studio. So I'll do right by introducing her. We have Grace Darkoo, who is the founder and the CEO of Verd Foods NG. Now, this brand is a Nigeria wellness food brand that pioneers the use of Tigernut to create innovative healthy foods and beverages. Now, over decades, excuse me, in the experience of food safety and FMCG operations, she has grown Verd Foods NG into a recognized Tigernut innovation brand, offering, of course, a NAFDAC certified drink, juice, detox programs, gluten-free bake mix, and healthy snack now enjoyed across supermarkets, gyms, cafes, and wellness hubs. Now, she has this passion to empower women to promote a healthier lifestyle and reducing food waste. Now, that was captivating for me. Grace is also known as the Tigernut Odogwu. If yes, that's how I'll start calling you. I will not call you your name, Grace. I'm going to call you Tigernut Odogwu. Well, and of course, she's also Grace, the food expert. She's building a strong personal brand as a thought leader in nutrition, wellness, and entrepreneurship, showing how African superfoods can drive both better health and economic empowerment. Tigernut Odogwu.
Thank you very much.
It's good to have you in the studio. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing awesome. Yeah.
I love that response. Thank you so much for being on the show. Thank you very much. Okay, so I just want to dive right into it. Now, like I said, you said something which was, it brought like, okay, you are making tiger nuts and all of that. Healthy food, we understand. But which one is reducing waste? Like, how does you producing tiger nuts help produce? I'm sorry we're even jumping the boom, right? But I just need to fix that part. How do you actually reduce waste or manage waste with your
tiger nuts?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
It's really an opportunity to be here. Thank you so much. Okay, so how we use tiger nut to reduce waste. So when you make tiger nuts into your drinks, when you extract the milk from tiger nuts, the chaff is still a very nutritious product. So the chaff still has a bit of resistant starch. There's something called resistant starch. It's a good type of starch that helps with your gut health. So rather than throwing it away, we dehydrate them.
Oh.
Yes, we dehydrate them using a dehydrator. And we then further mill them into a very fine powder. And yes, and then we add plantain flour to it, or you can add your semo to it, and you make a very good diabetic friendly swallow.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, so every little thing, everything on tiger nut or that makes it tiger nut has to be put to use.
Yes.
So it's as good as saying you have very minimal or no waste.
Yes.
Oof.
So another thing we do is, for us at Vet Foods, is for our bottles, for customers who return. So some part of the thing we've enjoyed in our businesses, we've had customers who have patronized us for over 4 years that we've been in existence. So we get some of them come to us and say, oh, I have a lot of your bottles in my house.
Yeah.
We collect it and we give it to those who recycle. So that is why we say we're strongly empowering waste, no waste, zero waste, even for our bottles and also for the byproducts that comes out from our production process.
Amazing. Now, that brings me to the question of all the fruits or anything one could chew on. What made you say, I want to go for tiger nut? What's the story behind it, to be honest?
Yes, amazing. You know, I get to share this every time I have the opportunity to. So I lost my mom at a pretty young age, at the age of 14. She died from heart attack. And at that age, I really didn't know what my bearing was. I just knew I wanted to save lives, you know. I had read about you back to back, you know, yes, as a secondary school student, at the time. Then, just barely graduating from university, my dad was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin lymphoma, a rare type of cancer of the throat and all of that. So, it was given 6 months to live, actually, because he was at the third stage 3.
Yeah, stage 3. Wow.
Yes, so, you know, and the only thing I could think about was changing his diet. I was fresh out of university. I was still undergoing NYSC. So I was just researching. And I had a bit of issue with my dad because he wanted me to study medicine. I wanted to study industrial chemistry. So I went for industrial chemistry. So each time we go to general hospital, it would be like, if you had studied medicine, you would have noticed this thing. You would have nipped it in the bud, you know.
But it's true. You would have noticed it.
Exactly. You know, so, you know, that just showed me that there was a huge gap, because this was a man who would do anything, who would sacrifice anything for his family. But then he didn't pay attention to one thing, his diet and his health.
Okay.
To the extent that he didn't notice he had been living with cancer. You know, so that was a gap for me. And that was what gave birth to Grace the Food Expert. Educating people on things you could eat, to, you know, things that we've overlooked that are actually very affordable, that can keep us healthy. And then when I was researching on what to do, how well to help his diet, I stumbled on tiger nuts.
Oh.
Yes. And that was when I also stumbled on the fact that the World Health Organization had estimated that over 60% of the Nigerian population or sub-Saharan Africa population are battling with one or more chronic diseases such as obesity, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, and all of that. And it's getting worse by the day because of our lifestyle. So that left a serious hunger in me. So I started using Tigernut for different purposes for my dad. And funny enough, he didn't die after 6 months.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
He didn't. Yes.
So you still end up doing your medicine too?
Anyway, you know, so that's guilt tripping that my dad was guilt tripping me, kind of paid off in some way. So I didn't go after it immediately after my dad died. I knew I needed experience. I needed to work. Like I said, I was just undergoing NYSC. So I used that opportunity. I knew that my path was already carved for me. So I decided to get experience in various aspects of life, from marketing to production to food safety. And when it was time, I just knew it was time for me to start.
That's amazing. Wow. I love the fact that sometimes I feel like when you get to understand the path or your journey through life is when you meet a certain challenge that seems like it's beyond you. At that point, you just find out that whatever you start is something that you should have started doing. Yeah, but you were not doing because nothing has actually challenged you to actually say, okay, do this. And that is amazing. So now, how did you now came about the name Verd's Food? Where did it come from? Because I'm hearing Grace and I'm wondering, okay, so where is the V from? Where's the Verd from?
Yeah, so initially, that is what I always tell people. That is why I always tell people this, that whenever you have an idea, just start. You might not, ideas don't come fully formed. They get fully formed along the way when you start. So I started this business when Tigernut was not really popular. By the grace of God, by February next year, we'll be 5 years in business. So the buzz is just starting now. So at first, the business was Darkoo's food. So like I said, I had gathered experience in different walks of life and I had made network of friends. So a friend just called me and said, wow, this is your business. I'm seeing future in it, you know, but the name might not
keep it.
Yeah, so let's sit down and, you know, work towards getting a better name for the brand. And I said, okay, what I'm after is about green health, healthy living, healthier options and all of that. And he said, okay. So we sat down and I said, okay, why don't we go for a Spanish name? So Verd was actually carved from Vendura, which means green health.
Oh.
So we just started with Verd Foods NG.
So that's green food?
Yeah, green health.
Green health food. Okay.
Yes.
I love it when people actually try to coin something from maybe Spanish, Greek, Hebrew. The names are very fantastic. They are also lovely. And surprisingly, when you even carve a name from Arabic, the way it sounds, there's this R it always gives. I do not know, but that's kudos to you. Anyway.
It sparks curiosity.
Yes, exactly. You'd be like, where did you get this from? Because usually what you hear people say is, I picked my first daughter's name, my husband's name, my own name, and just merge it together and we have this, which is the usual one. Or the husband and the wife, which is the usual. But when I hear people, it means you made research. You were like, you wanted it to carry more purpose, and that was you going for the research. Yeah. Now that's amazing. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Tigernut, because a lot of people will be like, what is Tigernut? What's the common name for Tigernut? I want you to say that because people do not know the tiger. People are like, what's Tigernut? They will feel is one thing you have to get at the supermarket.
Oh, okay.
So let's break it down a little bit for people so they will know that Tigernut is Ofio.
Ofio, yes. You're Ofio. And Hausa Kunuaya.
So it's the same thing. Those are what we call Tigernut. So that you understand that, so this Tigernut that they are carrying
up and
down, exposing everywhere. It is it's
a gold mine.
Yes, it's a gold mine. So now talking about gold mine, because you stated that, what are the most beneficial health effects that Tigernut has on we humans?
Okay, so to answer that, I would like to break it down in different categories. Okay. For children, for example, Tigernut is rich in magnesium and it helps with cognitive health. It's rich in magnesium, it's rich in potassium. It's very good for energy if you're looking for a natural source of energy without any side effects. Tigernut is your best bet.
Wow.
If you have a child that forgets things easily, Tigernut is your best bet. And now, for us at Vet Foods, we've been able to get to a point where it is not just the milk from Tigernut we're extracting. We have a bake mix that you can make your early morning pancake or waffles for your kids, making it interesting for them without having to add sugar. Exactly. Now, for young adults, Tigernut helps with hormonal balance for women, for example. It is a good source of hydration for you as a person. It also, we all know the very common one is, oh, okay.
Let's leave them out of it.
Yeah, exactly. You know.
I know they want to hear, and that's the male, but no.
Yes. So, Tigernut is, like I said, is also a good source of energy. Very rich source of energy. It is also a good source of dietary fiber.
Okay.
And you cannot estimate the health benefits of dietary fiber in your body system. It also helps to relieve constipation.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it does help to relieve constipation. However, as much as Tigernut has all of these health benefits, it now depends on what you're pairing them with.
Oh.
So the other superfoods you're pairing them with. For example, at Vet Foods, we have a Beet Bliss variant of our Tigernut drinks, where we added Tigernut, dates, bananas, and beetroots. So like I said, we had the purpose. We knew what we were going for. So we just didn't want to create the regular Tigernut drink you will find everywhere. So for every of our products, we had a target. Now for the Beet Bliss variants, we were targeting post-workout, those that goes to the gym. You know, after your every routine from the gym, you need something to, you know, boost your energy. You go for that. Or at night, you need something to calm your nerves. We have something for that. So Tigernut has a lot of health benefits. However, you need some other foods to activate them. Now, I hear a lot of people say Tigernut is fattening. Permit me to use this opportunity. Permit me to use this opportunity to debunk that.
Debunk it well.
Exactly. Tigernut is rich in unsaturated fats, which are the healthiest type of fats. So now what this fat does is, when compiled with the dietary fiber it has, it keeps you feeling full for longer. Hence, helps to reduce your sugar cravings, your unnecessary cravings to junk and all of that. So it now depends, like I said, it now depends on how you are pairing Tigernuts.
So how best do you pair Tigernut?
So you pair them with your regular fruits. So for example, if you take Tigernut, dates, ginger, and chia seeds, for example, that's a breakfast in a bottle. Take just 50 cl or 500 ml, you're good for the morning.
Wow.
You will even be surprised that you're not thinking about food.
Because you feel filled.
Yes, and you'll be energized for the day.
Wow, that's an amazing one. Anyway, we'll still ask more questions on Tigernut because Tigernut is performing wonders in my head right now. And I'm like, oh, really, Tigernut?
Yes.
Well, anyways, this is why we'll say you have to keep watching Women's Corner because we educate you. We don't just come and say success story. We also want them to empower and educate. And empowerment can come from you having more knowledge, more information, keeping educated, and of course, updated to what is going on around you. And of course, living a healthy life while being successful at it. Well, we still have vet food, which I'll call her the Tigernut Odogwu.
Thank you. I wear it with my full chest.
Yes, take it, Dora. Okay, so we're going to go for a short break. And after the short break, we'll be going for another tip. Then we'll come back to the studio and, of course, ask more questions on some of this product that she has produced herself and the health benefits. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Tips for cybersecurity. For personal use, use strong, unique passwords. Combine uppercase, lowercase, numbers, and symbols. Avoid using the same password across multiple accounts. Consider a password manager. 2. Enable two-factor authentication, 2FA. Adds an extra layer of security even if your password is compromised. 3. Be wary of phishing attacks. Don't click suspicious links in emails, text, or social media. Verify the sender before responding or sharing info. 4. Keep software updated. Install updates for your operating system, apps, and antivirus to patch vulnerabilities. 5. Use secure Wi-Fi. Avoid public Wi-Fi for sensitive activities. Use a VPN when on public networks. 6. Regularly backup data. Store backups on external drives or secure cloud services to prevent data loss from ransomware. For devices and accounts, install antivirus and anti-malware software. Keep it updated for real-time protection. 2. Lock your devices. Use a PIN, fingerprint, or facial recognition. Enable remote wipe for lost or stolen devices. 3. Monitor account activity. Check bank and email accounts for unusual activity. Set up alerts for logins from new devices. For businesses, 1. Train employees on cyber hygiene. Regular cybersecurity awareness training. 2. Implement role-based access. Limit access to sensitive data only to those who need it. 3. Have an incident response plan. Prepare for breaches with a clear recovery plan. Thank you.
Alrighty, welcome back. You're watching Women's Corner, and of course, I'm having this today with Vert Foods Angie. We're talking about Tigernut because we are with the Tigernut Odogwu. At this point, this is where there's a drum roll. Grrr. So yes, you're welcome back again.
Thank you.
So yes, let's talk about your product because I'm sure, like you said, you wanted to change that narrative of people thinking that Tigernut is fattening. In fact, most times, I feel like it's even the men that go for the Tigernut because, of course, the agility and everything that it brings for them. But I never knew. So this is why it's always good to... And the only reason why I believe that, to be honest, was because when you chew, what you see is milky. And I do not like milk. So, because I feel like it's fattening, right? And it's not all milks that are fattening, actually.
Of course.
But I feel it, I just believe, no, it's like keeping myself safe. No, I'm not taking milk. I'm not going to go bigger than this. Oh yeah, I don't want that. So now let's not come down to your product. So while it is different from usual outside, like you said, I cannot see Tigernut juice outside and buy it. I can't even see Zobo outside actually and buy it. It has to be maybe like I know you now, and of course I know you make Zobo, and I've seen maybe 1 or 2 times you making it or the startup. Then I can patronize you because I'm very careful about what I take into my body.
As it should be.
So now let's talk about this Tigernut powder. You can have it up. So
Okay.
Yes, talk about this. Let's know. This is the powder.
Yes.
How did you even? In fact, the way you used to powder everything is amazing. What was it for?
Don't blame us. Don't blame us. Well, it's actually to Tigernut is very fragile in terms of preservation.
Oh.
Yes, I've tried every preservation techniques, but luckily for us, we've been able to get our Tigernut drinks to stay 30 days in the freezer.
In the freezer,
In the
basically.
freezer, just like your ice cream, 30 days in the freezer. So the reason why we made Tigernut into powder is we are now at the stage where we're considering export.
Oh.
And whether we like it or not, a lot of people don't know, and I should not be saying this.
So that they will not run into the business.
Exactly.
You this woman. That's been smart though.
Exactly. So yeah, there's something called paleo diet
Okay.
in the Western world, and a big part of the paleo diet is Tigernut.
Oh.
Yes, some of the giant processors of Tigernut are in the Western world. Yes, where they make Tigernut powder, they make Tigernut bake mix, they make Tigernut oil.
Oh, wow.
I have a friend in Nigeria that currently extracts oil from tiger nuts.
How do you people do these things? Where is it coming from? Very soon you really can make oil from sandals. I don't know. I'm just saying because
It's innovation.
Wow,
Yes.
that's beautiful actually.
So the idea behind us making tiger nuts into powder is we want to take off the stress. We want convenience. As much as we want you to live healthy, we know that living healthy is not a walk in the park. So we want to make it convenient for you. And we understand that there are some people that might be sensitive as you are. So yes, we made it into powder using the finest and ethical process of production, where we use a dehydrator. We wash very, very well. First of all, we sort the stone, then we wash and we put in a dehydrator to dry it, and then we mill into powdered form. Now this can stay on your shelf for a year.
Wow. But not longer than 1 year.
No, a year.
Okay, great.
In fact, I would advise you that in 6 months you would finish it, because
Why would you even wait 6 months?
exactly, it's just 1 kg.
Yeah.
So and the very good thing about this is that it is very versatile. So from this you can add this to your smoothie. Your smoothies. You can add it to your smoothie. Or you can also just mix with water. I have a video on our page, Veg Foods NG page, where you just blend with water. You don't need to spoil your blender. You don't need to own a very expensive high-end blender. We've already done the stress for you, taking off the hassle from you. So just pour in your blender, add some water. It's just to mix it effectively. You know.
Can you do that without the blender? Can you just?
You can do it without the blender, of course.
Turn, like,
yes, turn. But we just feel that with the blender it makes everything faster.
Yeah.
So you sieve. You can use your juicer to extract, or you can, if you have a muslin cloth at home, you use that to extract, and then you have milk. That milk you extract from it. It is very sweet without even adding dates.
Wow.
You can take it if you're lactose intolerant. You can. That's a non-dairy alternative for your milk. You can use it. We use it to make banana bread. The banana bread you have here, tiger nut milk, yes, and tiger nut flour.
Oh.
Yes. So you can use it for your banana bread. You can use it for baking generally, or you can use it for your cereal. So say you make oats, you can add it on it. You can use it for your pap.
Wow.
Heck, I have videos of me using tiger nut to drink gari.
Gari again?
Yes, without adding water. I told you I'm the tiger nut Odogwu.
There's a reason. Tiger nut Odogwu.
There's a reason.
Tiger nut goes with everything.
Everything.
But I hope you don't mix it with stew.
Well, yes,
chocolate.
there's a brand that made a salad cream. It has one big English name. They gave it one very tush name with tiger nut.
No way.
Yes.
So instead of your natural or your normal salad cream,
yes,
you use tiger nut.
Yes, we're getting there, but first of all, let's make sure we'll get this to other country and you know.
Now, this is actually very amazing. You were saying something about people who are lactose intolerant.
Yes.
Can you please expatiate more on that so people would understand?
Yes. So, people who are lactose intolerant is because of the lactose in animal dairy. That's what they are reacting to. Now, tiger nuts, so easily they will go for any plant-based milk. Tiger nuts is also a plant-based milk.
Oh.
Yes, tiger nut is a root vegetable, so it is a plant. Yeah, so the milk from tiger nuts can easily replace your animal dairy.
Oh.
And it is lactose free. It is a non-dairy plant milk.
That's amazing. Well, well,
just like your almond milk.
Oh yeah, I know about almond milk.
True,
but this one, I didn't know. But it's good that people are actually getting to know that this is lactose tolerant free. So people who have that health issues can actually take this. Like take tiger nuts, you don't have any worries. And for someone like me who, like I said earlier, believe is fattening, at least now I know is another thing to add to your my diet. Now you said you have different ways you've produced the tiger nuts into juices. Okay, one question first before we go to the juice is the fact where you said the mixing. Now, if I want to mix it with just water and just just turn, can I drink it like that?
No, because it still has chaff. Now,
Okay.
I don't want to talk about that. That's the future stage for us at Veg Fruits. So
So we have to sieve. We must sieve,
you
right?
have to sieve because this
Okay.
still has the shaft. So we're working towards getting to the point where we've actually done some of the groundwork. We've done we've done all the work. We just need funding
to go about
about it. We've done the R&D, we've done everything. We even have a mock-up product for that particular product where you don't need to add water. You
Just take it. But if I take it like that with the shaft, does it
Yes.
have an health effect? Or you're just trying to just prevent you from taking, you're just preventing people from taking the chaff?
Well, you can take, like I said, the chaff, we convert it to swallow. Exactly.
So it's not that bad.
It's not bad, but I just feel that
you don't want particles?
yes, there are some people that would not want particles in what they want to drink.
True.
But if you don't mind the particles, of course, by all means, you can take it. Yes, have at it. Because for this, as it is, we've already sieved out a lot of the shafts anyways. We
So it's
sieved
more
out,
like the good part of it that is here.
even the shaft is good, but you might not find it easy swallowing it and all of that. So yeah.
Okay, great. So how about the juices that you said you made from Tigernut? And I can hear you talking about, adding of beetroot,
Chia seeds.
chia seeds. What are the functions of this thing? Like, why are you putting them all together? What does it do?
Okay, so like I said, we had a vision. We were going somewhere, and we needed to differentiate ourselves. You know the way Nigeria is, when they see that, oh, this thing is selling, everybody begins to join the train. So right from the onset, we needed to differentiate our brand. Now, chia seeds are superfoods. They help you lose weight very fast. Not just that. I know it's a buzz for losing weight. Chia seeds are rich in omega-3 fatty acids. So they help with your heart health. So if you have anybody dealing with high blood pressure, they combine Tigernut with chia seeds. Oh my God. You see their blood pressure coming down very fast.
Really? Wow.
Yes. So, like I said, we wanted to help Nigerian families achieve awesome, healthier lives on a budget. Conveniently. So, and anything that will get us to that point, we're doing it.
We're doing it.
So, beetroot, for example, is rich in nitrates. It also helps with your heart health. More importantly, it helps with easy flow of blood.
Okay. Great.
So when you pair beetroot, something that has that properties, and with Tigernut that is rich in potassium, if you have high blood pressure, you need to be on a potassium diet.
Yeah.
We'll pair it together. Now add bananas to give you energy. So if you're looking for energy, if you're looking for something to help with your blood pressure, you're on your menstrual cycle, you want something that would help you relieve your menstrual cramps or hormone and all of that, you have that.
Yeah.
So these were some of the ideas we had in mind. And for Tigernut and ginger, yes, Tigernut dates, ginger, and coconut. We all know the health benefits of ginger, rich in antioxidants, so it helps to displace free radicals, stress, hormones. So if you're battling with stress, you're always having breakout and all of that, you know what to go for.
Go for. Wow. Whew, that's amazing. So much to digest. Okay, so while we're still digesting this one, I'm trying to put it in my head so it doesn't leave.
Yes.
Let's quickly go for a short break. And of course, after the break, we'll take the last tip for the day.
Yes.
Then we come back and ask a few questions before we wrap up the show. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Seek safety tips to avoid human trafficking. Human trafficking occurs in every country, and it is often connected to other forms of organized crime. It can take any form, including sexual exploitation, forced labor, organ removal, and forced marriage. It is often difficult to identify and intervene in cases of human trafficking, as victims may be isolated, afraid to speak out, or unaware of the resources available to them. Tips to avoid human trafficking. Set strict privacy settings. Beware of strange friend requests. Don't overshare information. Beware of advertisements that seems too good to be true. Flag it, don't share it. Know the warning signs of trafficking and get help or raise alarm.
All right, welcome back. So we're chit-chatting before we came back, but of course, she will still maybe unveil some of the things she told me about. What was the Harvard food? The Tigernut Odogwu in the studio. I don't know why, I just like that word.
Thank you.
He just refused to leave in my head. So tell me, what more? I could see that you brought some of your juices, right?
Yes.
So can you explain more? Because I think then we're just talking without seeing them. So how does it go for, and how much does he actually go for? Because I could see this is how many.
These are three different variants. Yeah.
Okay.
These are three different variants. So we have the one with beetroot, and the one with ginger. We also have the one with bananas. Yeah. So they have different price points. So the list of our products is 2,000. The highest is we have Tigernut products of 4,000, 3,500. You know.
Oh wow! So the Tigernut powder, it goes for how much?
8,000 naira for 1 kg,
Okay.
then 4,000 naira for half kg.
Okay.
That's 500 grams. Yes.
Great. So if people want to learn more about Tigernut, I'll probably train. In fact, let me just ask this: have you thought about training people? You know, to learn this?
Yes.
You have. So how many people have you trained over the course of time?
Over the course of time, we've trained only 20 people. Yes, so far. Because when I train, I give my all.
Oh, okay.
So I like to do a pre-assessment of whoever I'm training that, okay, this is what you want to do. It is not just another side also.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, because this is something for the tummy, for the body.
Exactly.
And one has to be careful.
Yes. So once we pre-qualify you and we see that, okay, you're ready.
You're good to go.
Yes.
All right, great. So if that's the case now, are you having any training on board right now?
Well, currently, no, because
Okay.
we are in a phase where we're trying to roll out. We're working on a certain project, and by God's grace, if all goes according to plan, you would understand. I don't.
You don't want to
I'm trying to. like I said earlier, that when I train, I give my all. I'm a very enthusiastic person, so anything I do, I put my all
best
to
to
it. So, which is why if you meet me today, you know what I do. So, exactly. So yes, so we are currently at the phase where we're working on a very sensitive project, and I cannot divide the team. So, and if I want to do training, I like to be the one facilitating the training and anchoring everything. You know, though I might get some of my past students to support one way or the other. So, but for now, maybe till next year, that is when we roll out another training. And usually, it's very difficult for you to find me advertising my training on Instagram or anywhere, because it's usually...
It's on the low because you want to focus on everyone who's there.
Exactly.
Okay, great. So, but if people wants to reach out to you based on the training, they want to ask questions.
Of course, we're open.
Yeah. So, because I'm sure I did not ask all the questions in the mind of people. Everybody has different opinions or different questions as regards their own lifestyle. So
Yes.
I probably ask the ones that I feel, people would want to know.
Yes.
So for others to be able to reach you to learn more and probably undergo the training, like you said, how can they reach you? Your social media pages? Can you tell us your social media pages? If you have a website, do well to tell also, and a business phone line where they could call in or could WhatsApp you.
Okay, so yes, if you want to reach us, you can reach us via our social media pages, VetFoodsNG, or via my personal IG page, Andrew, Grace the Food Experts. You could also reach us on our website, www.vetfoods.ng.com. Yes, and yeah, you could also reach us on our WhatsApp line. That's the fastest way you can reach us. That's the fastest way, because as much as we have customer service representative, I also oversee and shadow the WhatsApp to ensure that no customer is left hanging, you know, because we are still a growing business. We're still growing. We are not that big.
You're humble.
We're still growing. So yes, you can reach us on 080-2999-2074. I'll take it again. 080-2999-2074. Fastest response, WhatsApp, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. It was such an amazing time. Thank you for taking out this school of thoughts of Tigernut is fattening. I don't know why. I'm saying that because that's how it thinks that Blossom take Tigernut. It's not fattening. Okay,
It's
so
not
I'll start
fattening.
taking Tigernut. But thank you so much for educating the public and I also to tell us exactly how Tigernut can be very useful to our body, and of course how we can even apply it to our dietary plans.
Yes.
For those who want to, you know, add weight, even when you want to be on diet, to slim down, you have Tigernut also. It's amazing. That's like a magic fruit, if I must say, magic plant. Yes. So thank you so much for being on the show. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
I did. Did
course.
you?
Yes, I did. Excuse you, the Tigernut Odogwu. I have to enjoy that. It's very important. Anyways, we've come to the end of the show. It's been so much fun with our guest today, Verit Food Angie, who I call the Tigernut Odogwu. It's not just me. Everybody calls her that. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you understand now that sometimes what we have, we do not appreciate it, because trust me, we see them, the malams, the abokis, they always having it in their carts, you know, moving around, but yet it's funny how much we do not know how valuable that fruit or that plant is. So right now, I think when you see it, you should always, and it's affordable. You, as small as it is, it's very affordable. You'll find the one of 200, 300. I don't know if there's still 100 naira, but I know there's 200. There's no.
Funny enough, it's now a gold mine. Everybody's
really?
Yes.
Okay, so you can imagine now. So if you see them, you buy them. I don't know. I'm not saying don't buy sugar cane, because I know they always come together. But I think at this point, I'd rather you go for Tigernut. Even though we know we need the molasses in sugarcane, but I think Tigernut right now is winning for me.